Hi everyone, my name is Mbiria. I'm an innovator, and this is my latest creation. I call it Econ Wheelchair. So to touch a little bit on its background, so it all began back in 2011. I had a teacher friend of mine called Teacher Erimo, and she had arthritis, and she was using the wheelchair, and I could see how she was struggling because by the time I knew her, she was using the crutches, and after she became physically weak, she now began using the wheelchair. And for her to adjust to start now using the wheelchair, it was hard. So I could see how she was struggling to do the basic chores that we normally do, like cleaning the house, walking, going upstairs, downstairs, and what have you. And I began secretly designing a wheelchair because I really wanted to surprise her, and I wanted that wheelchair to really help her out, like in movement, and help her to do the things that we normally do with ease, like picking something from the shelf. So that's when I began designing it on papers. So for roughly three years, since 2011 to now 2014, I have been redesigning it every now and then. I've got so many papers here full of its design, and I worked on it, and when I arrived at the final design, I fabricated it in 3 months' time, and this is the prototype of now the Econ wheelchair. So, quick to the functionality, it has the ability to auto balance. It can go on very smooth terrain as well as very rugged terrain because of its mechanical design. It can twist. At the same time, it will adjust the level of the seat. So I'll just demonstrate how it works. So it's full electric, powered by this LiPo battery. So you can notice that the seat is auto adjusting. It has an onboard microcontroller that is controlling the balancing of the seat, plus actuators, that's the servo. Again, the chassis can twist. You can notice that the seat is auto balancing automatically. Yes. So I've tried to create the environment whereby you have the stairs, you have the smooth ground, and you have like rough terrain to go up this stuff. So to start with, one more functionality. It can enable the person to stand. Yes, so that if that person wants to pick something from the shelf, doesn't have to call somebody else, maybe in the supermarket. So you just trigger that switch, and voila, it will enable him or her to stand and pick whatever he wants to pick at ease. So right now it's standing. At the same time, auto balancing. So you may be wondering, why tri wheels? Why not a single wheel? Well, that's my own design, and that's after the research that I conducted and find out that for this specific set of tri-wheels, it will be able to go on very rugged terrain, because if this one gets stuck somewhere, the others will continue moving, and I'll show you how in a minute. So steering, steers on all fours. Yes. And then now just make it move to its normal position, sitting position, and then I will show you how it will now go upstairs. Now these are just 4 sets of stairs, so I'll just show you in a minute. Just position it. So for this prototype specifically, it has only one gear to move forward and reverse, and you will notice that it's very slow because of the gears that I had. So slow but sure. Yes. Now I will now enable it to move reverse. Let me just hold these stairs of mine, they are not that stable. You can notice the seat is auto adjusting. there you have it. It has gone upstairs, downstairs, and yeah, now I will enable it to go downstairs. That's an easy task for it. So you will notice that this set of tri wheels are interchanging. Just here for it now to go to the right direction. That's what I was saying, they can interchange with this. So now it's smooth ground. Now I'll show you while it is moving on uneven terrain. So we have the flat area and we have this area that has this huge like a bump. So there you go. I will now enable it to go over that thing. So just take a look at the seat. It's that easy with this now seat. So I am now able to go in reverse. You can as well continue steering it. Now, one more thing. There's a thing that you find a wheelchair can do. So I will enable it to go over this edge. Look at that. That means this person will be very mobile on a very uneven terrain, smooth road, and anywhere else. So for you to reverse, just trigger this switch and just like that. So there's what I was able to make through the funds that I had that I had, and I would really love to touch the hearts of many who are physically challenged. Too bad for her, she did not live long to see it because she passed on back in 2012. But wherever she is, I know she's happy. And there are so many people out there who hide back in their homes because of their disabilities, and I really want to improve their lives. I really want to boost their self-esteem, because with such innovation, people will really appreciate, and those people with physical disabilities will be very mobile, and that will eliminate the need of a third person to push them around. And there's room for improvements. So what I really want now is now to move it to the next stage, and I want to create now a real wheelchair. And this wheelchair, it will be the parts that I require. I'll have to import most of them because they're not locally available. Some will come from Italy, some from Germany, some from Japan, because the motors that you require are high torque but consume very less power. Batteries, gears, they'll have to be machined specifically according to my size and what have you. So I'll appreciate any help, any efforts that will be, that will be put in place to help me achieve that, this innovation, to make it into a real wheelchair. I'm not talking of 10 years to come or future, no. I'm talking of next year. Once I get the funds, then towards the end of next year, we'll have a real wheelchair, a real full functional wheelchair on the ground, so that now I can continue conducting more tests, so that I can now achieve now a wheelchair that can be mass produced in a very short span. And I believe many people will really gain from this type of an innovation. Thank you so much. God bless you.